Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday night streaming here on the Nick RP stream. We are, of course, back on Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater European Extreme, all Kerotans, because god damn it, I need to get an all Kerotan run that's actually good. How about that? Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's stream. Hello to iTypeSlow. Hello to Stevo32. Good to see you both. Yeah, it's. I hope everyone had a nice Easter. If you were celebrating, I hope everyone had a nice trans day of inclusion. I'm pretty sure I just butchered that completely, and that's not exactly what it was called. But for everyone celebrating that, I hope you enjoyed it. For anyone still celebrating Eid and Ramadan, I hope you've been enjoying yourself with that as well. It's just been a nice month. End of March, so much stuff going on. It's been really nice. That's it. That's the word I couldn't quite remember. Visibility. Visibility Day, the 31st of March. Yeah, it's good to see you, Steve. MGS collection. The main thing I would say with the MGS collection is it's worth it if you get it on sale. The Master Collection, does wouldn't say the bare minimum, but it does the minimum required to have a collection on current consoles. It is very not. I can only really speak for the PC version. I haven't tried any of the console versions yet. But you know, it is nice to finally have a native version of MGS3 on PC. MGS2, the original PC version of MGS2, as long as you had V's fixed, is probably still better. But you did have to jump through hoops, install V's Fix and stuff like that. It is kind of nice to have. And also V's Fix was still based on, the original MGS2 on PC was based on the Xbox version, whereas now we actually have the HD versions. You have like the nice updated icons and stuff like that. Some people were very cross that it fell on Easter. Some people were really cross. Going back to Trans Visibility Day. Some people were very cross that Trans Visibility Day fell on Easter Sunday, and claimed that it was terrible, that it was overtaking Easter. It's like, yeah, that's what happens when Easter moves around, is on different days. So it's not like the Trans Visibility Day isn't going to take over Easter. It didn't take over Easter. Let's be clear. It didn't take over Easter. But it's not going to do it next year because Easter is towards the end of April. So they're not going to clash. So people getting just angry about anything, and it's like, even if that was the intention or whatever, it doesn't affect you. Like, if you don't want to celebrate Trans Visibility Day, you don't have to. Nobody's saying you have to put away the Easter eggs and get out the trans flag. You just say, okay, you're celebrating this. It's not of interest. To be honest, I didn't do anything for it. I knew about it, and I appreciate it. I'm glad there is a day to raise awareness for trans people. But it didn't really change any of my plans or anything. I still had, I haven't been on my computer all weekend. As you can probably tell from the mic quality and and stuff like that. Someone told me I needed Jesus. Jesus. That is. Yeah, that is all it is. It's trans people, you exist. And we recognize that you exist. Yeah. Trans rights are human rights. Simple as that. Just I know it was a much bigger deal in America than over here anyway. But it's just so tiring. The same old stupid arguments over and over and over and over again. It's like you just don't. These people don't have a leg to stand on. There is nothing going on in their lives that that is more apparently more important. Uh, Timmy Angelo Balmont, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna make sure I just set my YouTube chat up correctly so that I can see it come through on all on the same feed. I finally got. I had this ready for last week, but I finally have a chat feed that the chat feed that I read now includes both Twitch and YouTube. You kind of have to jump through a couple of hoops to get it set up. It's a Google Chrome extension, and it only works if you use the pop out view. So I have to pop out the Twitch chat and I have to pop out YouTube chat into their own individual windows because the extension looks for the title of the window and then feeds it through. So it's still I still think there is a solution out there that hasn't been found for this kind of stuff yet. But there's twofold reasons for that. Part of it is because it's relatively new. Multi-streaming is relatively new, and everyone's kind of playing catch up. And the other one is kind of that we are technically with Twitch. You shouldn't be displaying more than. You shouldn't be displaying both Twitch and YouTube stuff together. Apparently, it's not really enforced. I do it because I think it's a better experience. I don't want two individual chats. And I guess the idea, the suggestion is that messages that appear down here shouldn't be YouTube anyway if it's going to be displayed on Twitch. It's like, well, tough shit. I assume that message did pop up in that chat. I can't actually read it. So I had been having some problems with YouTube chat not displaying properly. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna test it by actually messaging in the YouTube chat, and hopefully YouTube chat now pops up on. You're gonna show up? No, apparently not. This is something with Lumia stream where it just doesn't. It doesn't seem to like this bit for some reason. I have it all set up correctly. YouTube is connected, but for some reason it just doesn't. I think we had this problem last week, and then eventually it just started working. I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it's because of the way YouTube does its streams. So the way YouTube works. Let me explain how Twitch works when you stream. When you watch the stream on Twitch, you go to twitch.tv/NickRPGreen, and it's there. You know, every single stream I do goes to one page and it appears. YouTube is different. YouTube, you actually create a stream video and you stream to that video, and each video has its own unique URL. And I think that's where some overlays and stuff can get confused because it's like it's got to try and play catch up and find where the stream is. I think this is my best guess. I could be wrong. I'm gonna just quickly refresh cache of current page and hopefully can we get some YouTube chat? Hi, YouTubers. YouTube did take a minute to show up last time, but nope, that is still not showing up. There's some work to be done, apparently, on getting some of this stuff working properly. Trying trying to think if there's anything else I can do, because I want it to. That's the thing. I want it to work. I don't want YouTubers to come in say, because the Timmy who came in and said hi. It took me a minute to notice they'd even said anything. I can see the viewers. Yeah, I know they've already left, and it's like, is that because they don't feel included because my streaming software isn't showing up all the stuff that I'm expecting it to show? I don't know, and it's not the best. It's not a very good experience. See if I can just check. Let me just check this one. Chat box settings. Manage chat box. That is because YouTube is not switched on my chat box for some reason. Not sure why that is. I'm just going to refresh that. Okay, this time for realsies. Wait for it. Yay! There we go. Right. So now apparently I may need to check other overlays I've got, because I have obviously a different overlay for every scene. To make sure that I turned YouTube on all of them. I went through and turned Facebook off, all of them. When multi-stream finally became a thing that we were allowed to do, particularly on Twitch, I decided to go, let's go whole hog. Let's do Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Because I see Facebook, occasionally you scroll through and you see a Facebook stream. It's like, oh, that's pretty interesting. They've got a lot of viewers, and maybe there's something good here. No, complete waste of time. Really wish I hadn't bothered. I can't. I think the only way it really works is if you already have a decent presence on Facebook. I don't use Facebook anymore. Most of my social media these days is done. Oh, I can turn Facebook off on that one. Most of my Facebook, most of my social media now is done either on Discord or on Twitter, of course. I refuse to call it that letter. It's still Twitter. So yeah. Anyway, I think we should get on and play some games. But I should go back to Steve-O's question originally about the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. The biggest disappointment with the Master Collection is Metal Gear Solid 1. Apparently there are further tweaks to come to Metal Gear Solid 1. They claimed in their latest patch that they'd fixed the issue with the analog stick. So as some people may know, if you particularly, if you're a speedrunner of the Metal Gear series, you might know this, or if you just know the games very well, you might know this. Metal Gear Solid 1, even in silent, welcome. Metal Gear Solid 1 is obviously was originally released on the PlayStation, and later on, Japan got a Japanese exclusive, definitive edition, if you like, called Integral. And Integral was used as the basis for the PC version back in 2000. It was either 2000 or 2001. That is the original PC version. And whilst the PlayStation version had full 360-degree analog control, you could turn Snake in any direction. I mean, obviously, there was a hard limit. I say 360. It was probably 300. I don't know what the limit is, but you could go in any direction. The PC version originally, you could only go in eight directions: up, down, left, right, and the 4 diagonals at 45 degrees. The PC version has since received a fan patch from B-Man, Go B-Man. Is it Go B-Man? Is it B? No, yeah, Go B-Man. Or just B-Man. There's another person who also calls himself B-Man. I'm pretty sure they're called like B-Man Rules You or something, and I don't believe they're the same person. Anyway, that's besides the point. Oh, great! MGS3's got an update. Why has it gone? Oh, small update, patch notes, version 1.51, released today. We have a patch. Fixed an issue where the vibration feature of certain controllers would not function, and fix some other minor issues. Woo! Okay, it's tiny little patch. There's also a patch for Metal Gear Solid 2. I'm going to assume Metal Gear Solid 2 has the same patch notes. Yep, because Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3 are essentially, it's the Master Collection, so they're pretty much the same. They're built on the same engine, stuff like that. Metal Gear Solid 1 is obviously different, and the others are slightly different as well. But anyway, going back to the PC version. So PlayStation version, full 360-degree control. PC version, only 8 directions, but it did get a fan patch. It was only last year, I think, that patch came in. So 360-degree control is now available. The Master Collection does not have 360. Despite what's going on? Oh. Where's my chat? Where's my voice message? Rorschach, thank you very much for cheering 100 bits. I don't know why your message didn't get read by the voice bot, because that should have happened. But thank you very much. I will. You know what? You get it in my voice instead. I have to thank you, Nick. Your return to streaming inspired my new password at work. Naturally, I can't say how, but whenever I sign in, I get a reminder of Nick's adventures on Twitch. Oh, that's very kind. That's lovely in a very cryptic sort of way. Thank you, Rorschach. That's very kind of you. I'm glad to know that I can bring you that little bit of joy each day. That's really nice. So, Metal Gear Solid 1, doesn't have full 360-degree control, despite it being a port of the PlayStation version. It's not a port of the 2000 PC version. It is a port of the PlayStation version. So it should have 360-degree control. But if you play the PlayStation 1 version on the PlayStation Network, so you play it on a PS3, or you play it on a PSP or on the Vita. I have my Vita. I get to play Metal Gear Solid 1 on my Vita. And in lots of other cases as well. I think if you play the disc on a PS2, you have the option of using you have the option of using digital mode or analog mode, and basically it makes the analog stick either a digital directional pad or an analog controller. And what it seems like they did with the Master Collection is they set it to digital and gave you no option to make it analog. So instead of it being an analog stick input, it just converts your analog stick input into an eight-way directional pad, which obviously doesn't work. Apparently, that's exactly what happened with the original PC version. And B-Man said that basically the functionality was already there in the code for it to work. He just switched it on. Hi, Heidi. Yeah, apparently it was already there. It was already ready in the code and they'd done it. It just didn't get switched on. Basically, the PC version was stuck in a forever digital mode, and it just needed a switch to turn it into the analog mode. And it seems that's what's happened with the Master Collection version. Now, how the Master Collection handled pressure sensitivity, for that's very simple. They did the Xbox 360 version for that. There is no pressure sensitivity. You use a slightly altered control scheme, which, as I say, is identical to the Xbox 360 version of the HD collection, which makes way more sense. Pressure sensitive buttons weren't useful. In fact, I believe MGS2, MGS3, and maybe like 2 other games used it on the PS2. Barely any games used it. So yeah, it's way better this way around. Yeah, with Metal Gear Solid 1, as I say, it seems that the digital analog switch hasn't been done properly, and in not the most recent patch notes, or is it? Or was it the most recent patch notes? Let's see if I can find the. There was version 1.50 was released on the 13th of March. Yeah. A fix for an issue in which analog input did not work as intended has been implemented. Consequently, we've updated the button layout to allow for the analog input. Please confirm whether the updated button layout has been applied or not using the following procedure. And it might be that there's more to... Basically, there are a lot of complaints. There were a lot of complaints that this analog fix hadn't worked. And they'd implemented it, and it didn't work. I mean, I think it was IGN who who actually wrote a story about the fact that they'd implemented it, and it still didn't work. But there's now a separate post. So they posted on Wednesday, the 13th of March, with the patch 1.50 notes to say fix an issue in which analog input did not work as intended. And then Friday, so 2 days later, they then posted some instructions to determine whether it works. So that suggests to me that they did fix it, and it's just because of the way Steam works with Steam input and stuff like that, it still wasn't like it was using old controller layouts. When I jumped back into MGS3 on last Tuesday, this time last week, it's the first time I played for quite a while. They've done something to the controller input, and Konami did something to the controller input, and it feels like basically the game is now expecting a different set of inputs. So instead of it expecting an Xbox controller input, it's now expecting a PlayStation controller input. So any Steam input configurations you had now don't work, because your Steam configuration input was sending Xbox controls to it, and now the game will only accept PlayStation. That's not how it works. I'm trying to just give you an example, a way of understanding it. That's how it sort of felt. I have fixed my MGS3 one, so I can now use Turbo again for skipping cutscenes. I haven't done MGS2. That's a bit more complicated. But I'm not playing MGS2 at the moment, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, and I should say that finished in that update finished installing about 5 minutes ago. I've just been rambling. So yeah, I think the main problem with Metal Gear Solid 1 in particular on the Master Collection is that you have a better experience running it on an emulator. There is no upscaling. There is no texture upscaling, no extra effects. If you have a half decent computer, you don't need a really decent computer. But if you have a half decent computer, you can run MGS1 on DuckStation, crank those settings up nice and high, and it looks gorgeous. I mean, it still looks like Metal Gear Solid 1. It still looks like a game from 1998, but all the textures are smooth. There is some anti-aliasing, and it's not all pixelated. The resolution is upscaled. There is none of that on Metal Gear Solid 1 on the Master Collection. As I said, they basically did the bare minimum to get these games workable. MGS2, as I say, apart from you get all the nice, the menus and icons and stuff like that, and now in HD as opposed to horribly stretched, as you got in the original PC version. The original PC version still runs faster. It still loads faster, and you don't really get much more than that. MGS3, I believe, is still slower on PC. MGS1 is still slower on PC than it is on PlayStation TV or on a PS Vita. So you're not really. It's not. I wouldn't say that it's a bad collection. I would just say that to beat the fan options that are out there, or other options that are out there, Konami didn't do enough. I'm running MGS3 on my SSD, and it's great, but that's not been the experience for everyone. Anyway, talking of MGS3, I reckon we should get on with a run. So yeah, let's boogie on over. All right. I know why. I know why that is. That looks like that because we were playing MGS1. We were playing MGS1 at the end of Thursday's stream, and now it's a black screen. And I had to add a filter to it so that it fit into the 4x3. All I gotta do is go to that, filters, and remove that filter. Remove that filter. There we go. Hopefully, yep. The turbo is still working. That's good. All right. Gotta wait now. Wait for that's the other thing that's kind of weird. I don't know if this is how it works on PlayStation and Xbox and Switch. I've heard that Switch. I've heard really weird things about. I believe MGS2 and MGS3 don't work very well on the Switch. You know, they can be a bit slow, and there's FPS drop. I've heard that Metal Gear Solid 1 might actually run the best on the Switch version. Oh, you guys need some gameplay. There we go. And this is the other thing that's weird. I say I don't know whether this is how it works on the consoles as well. But each game is made up of 2 executables. So the reason why I was in that first menu, went through. I suppose actually it is kind of how MGS 2 and 3 works on the HD collection. You launch a launcher for it, and then within that launcher, you then launch you then launch the game. Part of that is because you actually get to choose your installation. MGS 1's the best example. In MGS 1, you actually get to choose whether you want to play Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid VR missions, Metal Gear Solid special missions, which special missions and VR missions are the same thing, just in different territories, and then integral. They are separate. But then within those, you also have all the different languages. So you can play the North American version, you can play the Japanese version, you can play the German version or the French version. It had all of the different versions available. And again, the same with MGS3, where you can't play Subsistence and the third disc and stuff like that. It is just a copy of the HD collection. But you can choose to play either the North American version, the European version, or the Japanese version. And actually, I believe the Japanese version is slightly faster, but I've been playing the North American version, just 'cause that's what I've always done. Hello, PMD. Oh, that's good. The name I haven't seen for a while. It's wild hearing your voice again after being gone from Twitch for a while. Lol. I was Badoo, of course, Badoo from Mansions and Madness sessions. I hope everyone is having a good day. Thank you. I've been having a great. I've had a really lovely. So I'm on holiday this week. It's very popular at my place of work to take holiday around Easter. Because of course Easter Monday yesterday was a bank holiday, so I was off work anyway, so I only have to use 4 days of holiday to have a whole week. We're doing a lot of decorating. We've decorated Alex's room this weekend with my parents. They came over and they helped us decorate Alex's room, so that looks really nice. We've bought paint and some other stuff to decorate this room. I should warn you now, there may not be a stream on Thursday, because if we have time, we are planning on decorating this room. And it may be that it goes over Thursday, and it's when I'm not ready to get set back up. This room shouldn't take too long. Oh yeah, I moved house, by the way. If anyone didn't know, I moved house. If you think that my view looks at, if this looks a little bit different from what you remember before, I have moved house in February. So yeah, that happened. So yeah, this room shouldn't take too long, because actually the wall behind me here, so this wall, the wall directly in front of us, the wall behind this camera, they're already a really nice grey colour, and we're going to keep that. There's a couple of other walls that have already done it. I've shown Heidi's little cubby hole before, which used to be an inbuilt wardrobe. So there was a really horrible wallpaper behind it, which I tore down. That needs painting the same grey. We hope we've got the same grey. The main thing is this wall here. You may be able to notice this sort of animal print wallpaper. To be honest, it's probably a bit easier. It's probably a bit easier in this view. You may notice this sort of animal print wallpaper. It does look nice, but it doesn't fit this room. So we've got a nice dark blue. that I'm going to paint that. So that wall is going to be blue. The other walls are going to stay grey. We might do the wall behind Heidi's desk that's over there. We might do that the same blue as well. And then other things, which I'm not going to spoil on stream. But there you go. That means you can see. Oh, also, I forgot. There we go. I forgot to turn my lights on. Chell, a couple of my portal figures from down here, but Chell took a bit of a dive. I don't think you can't quite see it. She's down. There's a Chell Funko here, but I actually have a model of Chell. She's taken a dive. There's another Funko that's taken a dive. But the MGS case has stayed stood up. I should have turned the ducks the other way though. It's kind of stupid that I made the ducks face to the left. They really should be facing to the right. In fact, loads of stuff is facing to the left. I really should have had it facing to the right. Yeah, also all my nice Metal Gear Solid stuff, and then all of my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, including my my brand new Dark Magician Girl statue that Heidi bought me. It's very nice. It's lovely. At pretty much the same time, I was on the other side of the country buying Heidi a new Dark Magician Girl deck box. That was pretty cool. Anyway, you didn't come here just to hear me waddle on. You came here to watch some Metal Gear Solid 3. So how about we get on with some of that? Righty. So I'm still tracing a decent Kerotan run. Anywhere near my old PB would be lovely. What I want to do is I actually want to do a little bit of practice on some bosses, mainly the Pain, because they've been a bit poor recently. I also want to quickly do this again. On Thursday's stream last week, we had a look at this room, Jamuchi North, and how I can throw grenades perfectly every time to hit the Kerotan. Thank you. So hopefully, if I can remember, can I remember what we did? I think we put the T there. No, that's not even close to being right. Is it there? A little bit higher. There we go. That was okay. That I knew that was gonna fail because I took too long. But I think I remembered the position. So for those who don't know, what I was doing there is the T in Tiger Stripe on Snake's Camo Index. I was positioning that in a particular spot. So we position that about there, and that should hit the Kerotan. And then from there, now that I've done it nice and fast, I can get to that guard and do that before he spots me. The guard on the right is looking in the other direction. Beautiful, perfect. Exactly how that room should now go. Massively speeds that room up. I'll do a quick practice of Dolanovna. Since I'm here, this one's another one that uses a precise grenade throw. It's good to give it a go. So from there, we're going to go to about there. Place Snake's health bar about there, I think. Nope, apparently not. Actually, I think it was a little high. That's better. There we go. Oh, that took me a bit too long, and the guard down the bottom spotted me. So let's just have another quick go at that. Oh, that was. I think I took an extra step rather than rolling. Second roll was bad. The roll on this is fairly precise. which is quite difficult when you've got full 360-degree control. Come on, Nick. Funny, I get how I get it right first try and then can't do it again. I'm not quite sure what was wrong with that. That one felt right. I'm not quite sure what was wrong with that. There we go. Gotcha. There we go. And done. And you know what? Since we're here, I might as well have I might as well practice the oscillate unit. Yep, that is how to throw both of those chaff grenades. Pretty much perfect every time. I've been tempted to submit this to another marathon. I've got this submitted to 2 marathons at the moment. I've submitted it to SGDQ as an online run. Right, let me to the oscillate unit. No, keep that out. Keep that out. Put that away. Put that away. Oh, I actually I've never managed to get Snake into that position before. That's quite amusing. Forgot to equip the MK22. Guard that's usually there isn't there. What's going on? There he is. There we go, all done. Right, before we do anything else, let's head back. So we'll do a quick practice of the fear, the pain, because the pain has been my big choke point over the last week, and that needs to stop. I can't keep having the pain completely destroy all of my runs. So we're gonna have some practice at the pain fight. So that should be here. Yes, perfect. Froggy. Alright, so backpack. We now need to equip the smoke grenades I just picked up. I need to make sure I shoot the frog. Quite often I forget this frog because there's 3 things to do here. I equip the smoke grenades, shoot the frog, and there is also a... I don't know whether it's just that I am massively out of practice, or they change the sensitivity of the analog stick. This is already better. That was a really good phase 1. Oh. I mean, I got it done, but that's not how I wanted to get it done. It should be a heck of a lot faster than that. It only took me 2 attempts, which is better than what I was doing last week. I don't know, it does feel like the analog stick sensitivity is slightly different. I don't know if I don't know if they added any settings for it. Because they have added the setting functionality. Originally you could only change any settings outside of the outside of these normal options. You could only change them in the booter, but then they added this additional settings section, which, as you can see, doesn't really work properly. But there's a mouse sensitivity, but it's that apparently that's only mouse controlled camera movement. I don't understand what the difference between camera movement speed. They're both camera movement speed. Adjust mouse controlled camera movement speed. Adjust mouse controlled camera movement speed. Oh, first person view, first person aiming. Ah. I'm gonna just try knocking it down to first person view is just how you look around when you're in first person view. Aim is when you've got your gun up. I'm gonna just knock that down to it shouldn't, because this specifically says mouse. I'm not gonna it shouldn't make a difference. Oh, that was to whoops, that was to return to the main menu of the MGS3 launcher. No, it's just quit the game. That option actually just quits the game. So bear with me whilst I get the game relaunched. Also, I've been meaning to fix this for ages. There we go. Put that no video signal in the right place. Right. You won't be able to see or hear it. I'm not gonna show up the game until it's here. There we go. Alright. Try this again. Let's not use that option. I better go and check it now to see if it's still there. But as I said, that was for mouse sensitivity, so it shouldn't affect. It shouldn't affect the controller. Right, it's still on normal. Right, let's fight the pain again and see if that makes any difference. You know what that does tell you? You can, yes, you can play this with mouse and keyboard if you really want to. Can't imagine movement would be very good. This kind of game is much better served with the controller anyway. I do much prefer playing Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain with mouse and keyboard. That doesn't feel any different. I always forget that you can use the analog stick to sort of go up and down quickly, and then sort of fine tune your aim with the D-pad. I always forget about that. So I should try and do that. Oh, I forgot to select. Oh, I forgot to equip those smoke grenades. So doing it with the D-pad it doesn't quite feel right. This has all gone. This has gone wrong. Anyway, so I'm gonna reset this. Problem is now, of course, is every time I reset this fight, I gotta re-equip the smoke grenades. Come on. Again, this is already you should only need to use one smoke grenade and then part way through the fight a single grenade. Now Snake's actually dead because I now can't use the revival pill. If you use the fake death pill and end up in water, Snake dies. Oh, and then I don't actually select it, which doesn't help either. As you can probably tell, this attempt has already gone haywire. Just getting the headshots. That's the thing with European Extreme Pain. You have to go for headshots, and if you can't land them, then the fight is over. One thing with it is once you're in position, you tend to find it should be worth. Again, this fight's gone a little haywire. Because now I'm using up way too many grenades and stuff. I'm going to see if I can recover. See what happens. Make sure you get into first person view quickly there. So the other... Other thing with the let's reset that. Other thing with the pain is his hitbox is so janky. You kind of have to shoot him like in just above the neck. You kind of have to shoot him in the mouth. If you want a headshot, you kind of have to shoot him in the mouth or a little lower. Yeah, his hitbox, his hitbox, particularly around his head, is very janky. Yep, and I got hit by those bees, even though I was. I hate it when, as you climb out of the water, the bees surround you and trap you in place. It doesn't feel like it should happen that way, but it does. And it's really annoying. Come on. I'm expecting cheers when I next beat him. So far, this is normal. Okay, not too bad at first phase. First person view, nice and fast there. See, that wasn't that bad in the end. That was pretty good. Quite pleased with that. All right, I think we might be ready to actually get off with a full run. I think we'll see what happens. Most of this game just needs to be practiced more than anything, and you do that by just doing full run. So let's get started with a full run. I think, and I give myself a little bit to wet my whistle. All right, who's ready? Come on, let's do it. Sub 140, first attempt. Let's go. So my options should still be the same. Just make sure that camera up down is on reverse. You know what? I'm actually gonna record it locally for a change. I haven't been doing that for a while. So here's hoping this recording works. All right, new game. We have to run all Kerotans on a new game because you can get the Kerotan rank without doing new game. It's complicated. Anyway, I like MGS3. Gives us all of the extra camos, including the Orscam camo, which we want. And of course, we are playing this on European Extreme. In 3, 2, 1, go.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Cool. Just as we start, my phone tells me I've got a BBC News notification. Let's get through those cutscenes, and we are off. We will do some tactical rolls up these hills. Have Snake climb a tree and grab his backpack. Waka waka time is about to start. So, do some more codex, and we're going to turn around and we're going to shoot our first Kerotan Frog. Waka waka. We see some Can we see some Kerotan Frogs and some Whacker Whackers in chat, please? I still haven't done this one at a live event. I've not done European Extreme for a thank you. I still haven't done European Extreme for a marathon. I've done very easy for a couple of marathons. I did it for Pixel Perfect marathon. I think it was Pixel Perfect 1. Yeah, I did it for Pixel Perfect 1. I did it for Shots Fired last year. But I haven't done European Extreme yet. In a marathon setting. Quick headshot that guard. And trank roll the second guard. Trank roll that guard. And we want to trank roll this guard as well. Trank roll a trank to anywhere on the body on European Extreme will not knock a guard out, but tranquilizing them and then rolling into them will knock them out. Let's skip that cutscene a bit quicker. So shoot that one. So trank roll. Then some quick headshots on these two guards. There we go. Quick headshots on both of them. Then we will distract that guard and roll so he doesn't see me. He's now on his radio, so he's far more interested with his radio than he is with me. Quick reloads. Make sure we've got enough ammo. Codec here. And quick headshot that guy. Shoot that guard twice. And then two. No, that roll was terrible. Dang it. Try that again. Let's get him this time. Oh, just too slow. Just too slow to knock him out. This is unfortunate. There we go. Got him that time. And into the cutscene. Okay, so a little bit behind, but we'll catch that time up when in the next section. So get through these codecs and cutscenes. Got our next frog, Whacker Whacker. Yeah, I haven't done European Extreme for a marathon yet, either live or online. I have submitted it to Summer Games Done Quick, and I've also submitted it to. I submitted it to Speedathon, but Speedathon did not accept it. I instead did Mini Ghost and Twin Snakes. Just going to quickly play Trauma Center. Disinfect, Styptic, Bandage, Suture, Bandage, Splint, Bandage. Get past the save raid boss. Skip the iconic opening theme. I can't remember what the Preventathon that I've submitted this to. But no glitches allowed, and I don't think I use any. The only glitch I can think of that I use in this run is the cardboard box, the box glides, which I don't think really counts. But it is a glitch, so I wouldn't be able to do it. No Glitches Allowed have announced they were doing a Star Wars event for May the 4th, but instead they've decided to flip it and say you can submit anything except Star Wars. So I'm tempted to submit this to that as well. That was a nice roll. So this is where we start deviating from a normal speedrun. Instead of going off through Dramichi North, we've got to do some backtracking. Woo! Don't worry, it's not Dragon's Dogma level. Dragon's Dogma 2 level of backtracking. It's just some normal backtracking. Do a little bit of backtracking back into the areas we started the Virtuous mission in, because there are frogs here, and these frogs don't count toward... These frogs are different from the frogs we hit earlier. They're actually in different places. So I do have to return and do these new frogs. If I remember correctly, like 2 days has passed since we failed the Virtuous mission. But yeah, in 2 days, someone just wandered around and moved some of these frogs about. I'll run down here, roll up there, roll to the log, roll onto the log, to here, climb up on here, roll off the other side because we can. Grab these chaff grenades, and now we start the fun process of trying to hit Kerotan Frogs with grenades. Roll over there. Watch out for the goat. That goat is very aggressive and will kick. Grab some grenades and stun grenades. I now need to equip those. We'll unequip that, equip that, unequip that. Move on. Equip those grenades. This room is the only room we're going to use a grenade to throw to hit a frog. The other rooms we're going to use stun grenade. We're going to use chaff grenades. We use a stun grenade in the first one, chaff grenades in the next ones. So I'm going to throw my grenade there. Okay, you can hear it. You can hear the wacka wacka. And we're now back into Drelamucci North, and I'm back on world record pace. Don't worry, it won't last. Swap to my chaff grenades. We need to use chaff grenades in here because they don't alert guards. And I have a perfect lineup for this now. So put the T and Tiger Stripe up there. That should be correct. There we go. You heard that go off. Run over. CQC slam this guard. We've got no guns. This is why we have to use grenades for all of this. We have no guns to shoot. Why we have to throw grenades at all of these frogs. That should be a massive time save. Beautiful. Look at that gold. Around those. We've got another precise throw here. There's only 2 precise throws in the run. There's this one as well, which is about there. There we go. You heard that. Spot on. 2 chaff grenades thrown, 2 frogs hit. Does not get any better than that. That should be a nice... Oh, look at that nice meaty time save. Now 1 minute ahead. Beautiful. It's alright. It won't last, folks. Don't worry. We're not going to worry about getting the frog here. We'll grab the frog after the boss fight. When we've got a gun, and it's a bit easier. Grab cardboard box A and head on over into the Ocelot fight. The Ocelot unit fight, I should say. There's a codec save boss. Don't trigger that save boss. Right, backpack. We want that out. We want to put the chaff grenades away. We want to put the cigar away and get the cardboard box A out. I'm just going to concentrate on this fight.
What's wrong? What? What? Let's move. What?
Hello? Wait for him to turn. Damn it, I'm not quite in the right position for him. Damn it, they're all moving. Oh, I did actually hit him. There we go. And done. I didn't quite roll at the right time. First try's nice. Not the fastest I've ever done it, but not bad. Turn, shoot the frog that's here. Whoops, if I can hit it. There we go. And we will head off into the jungle. Yeah, a little slow, particularly with the roll at the end. But anytime you can get that ocelot fight done first try is always beneficial. So we're going to make our way through the swamp here. We've got a frog. Frog over towards... This is where you'd head for if you were doing very easy any percent. The only two difficulties I know are very easy and European Extreme, so don't ask me about other difficulties. I would like to do Kerotans on other difficulties, but usually on European Extreme you'd go a different way. Don't trigger that. I'll move into Bolshaya past south. So for Bolshaya, we're on the right-hand side and we want to be on the left-hand side. So we're going to make our way over. What I'm going to do is come to this fence. I'm going to shoot to distract the dogs. Means I'm not going to get any of the dogs looking for me here. They've all run off. Mine the claymores that are on the floor. And head over to the tree on the other side. So now we're back to where we would be if we were doing an 80% run. Take a step, drop down, re-equip the Mark 22. Double box on, distract one guard. There we go. Wait for him to finish tweaking. Ball onto the floor. Whoops! Get hit by the electric fence.
There's nothing here.
Shoot the dog before it alerts me. I think if I'd not got hit by the electric fence, I might have been able to get that without alerting the dog. We're into Bolshaya Pass base. So we're going to run over to this guard here. I think you see slam him to the ground. We're going to do a trank roll through a window, which looks kind of swag. So trank roll that guard. Shoot the frog. Grab this suppressor. Very, very useful. Quick headshot that guy. Blow those. Blow those. Didn't need to shoot twice there. And now we move on to Ocelot. I need to put that on my previous. There we go. And that is onto Ocelot. Shoot. Stun grenades. Turn around. Shoot Ocelot in the head. I think I got him in the head there. Yes, I did. I'm going to turn around, shoot the frog. Just there. Shoot the Markor. Shoot Ocelot. He's now going to look over at the Markor. I'm going to turn around. Shoot again. He should now run off. I shot his hat off, which wasn't ideal. But that is a gold split. That's very nice. We're now in the caves. You guys probably can't... actually, it's not too bad on the stream. Luckily, it's not too difficult a route to get through here. I have just realised I forgot to cure myself of any leeches. So I might be a little low on stamina as a result. That should be okay. You should, if you get leeched in the swamp, you should remove it straight away. I'm a little worried that I might struggle a bit with the pain. I might eat a snake just to be on the safe side. Just gonna make my way through these caves. There is a glitch you can do where it's an event glitch like in episode 1, but I've never been able to get it to work, so I don't do it. Swap guns. Come to about here. There it is. If you the other problem with having low stamina here is I now have less oxygen in my lungs, so I'm going to have to surface for air like straight away. And that's obviously slows me down a little bit. Yeah, I want to make sure that I've got a steady hand for the fight against the pain, so I am going to have to eat a safety snake. Use the cardboard box to traverse around hilly terrain, because there is no slowdown for going up and down hills when using the cardboard box. That's why the cardboard box is OP. See you in a bit. Yeah, snake's growling, so let's make sure I eat. I have to go into the menu to equip the smoke grenades I'm about to pick up, so I'll eat when I equip the smoke grenades. Just got to remember to do it. Box. There's some Mark 22 ammo there. And into the next cave. And the next cave. And the next cave. Yep. Got the box because there's no slowdown. Going up and down hills. Go and grab smoke grenades. So now I'm going to equip those smoke grenades. And food. Taiwanese cobra. Eat it. Let's get that. That's enough. Then remember to shoot the Kerotan. I sometimes forget to shoot the Kerotan because I remember to equip the grenades. Forget to shoot the Kerotan, and then there's also life med there. Right, here we go. Not the best start, if I'm honest. Oh no! I freaking finished the first phase and died anyway. Oh, that's annoying. That's it's not a great start there. Okay, that's a much better start. Oh, he's moved. So I'm going to need to grab these grenades. No! And of course, we now have to restart the fight from the beginning. God, I hate this fight. Oh. Okay. Oh, fucking... Oh, aim. So, there is still an issue that persists from the Xbox version, where sometimes Snake won't aim. It's just getting the water to avoid being hit by them. I might be dead here. Oh, come on! Oh, god damn it. Oh, he's... Oh, and then he gets straight back in it. Oh, God. Right, if I'm going to finish this fight... Oh, come on! He bloody rolled out the way. Oh, and then the moment I'm gonna get hit by... Seem to say in first person here. Finally! Oh. That boss is no joke. The pain is a pain, to say the least. Say it's mainly down to aiming. The first person aim is a bit awkward. Shh. Am I being too loud? I'm gonna kick this fruit. Or I'm gonna try and kick this fruit. I'll try and kick this fruit instead. That's better. Because I do need to eat some fruit. This is the one deliberate food eating that we do in the run. The one I did earlier where I ate that snake was a safety one because I'd forgotten to take a leech off. I'm assuming Heidi was telling me shh because she thought I was being too loud. But she hasn't replied yet. Right, we're going to eat that food. Because in a couple of rooms' time, there's going to be a... there's going to be... an underwater section where I need max stamina to hit it. Make sure I've got the suppressor on before we do that. Right, off we go. It's not this room. This isn't the max stamina bit. There's a... For this section, there's always a bit that you come up for air on. Unfortunately, because it took me so long to get that first frog, this kind of failed instead. There we go, that's better. Should be able to get past the lights now. So come up for here, here. Back under. I'll stick to the right here until that light's passed. Yep. Can, now wander on over to the left. And into Oponahobe West. It's a room you wouldn't usually go to in an 80% speedrun. But we have to go get the Kerotan. All I need to do is, there's a guard on the jetty there. And there's a guard on this jetty here. I need that guard to spot me. There we go. Have him pop back down again. He's now going to go to the end of the jetty and investigate. In the meantime, I'm going to here, get my breath back, and immediately go back down again and swim out. If you don't get the guard on the jetty to spot you, he will not walk over the end of the jetty and investigate. And if he doesn't investigate, then he will spot you when you come up for air. You don't have to worry about that on very easy, because you have more than enough air to just get through, shoot it. Also, you can shoot it from a much greater distance. Right, into WoW 6 We're going to start doing damage to the end. I'm going to have to. Unfortunately, this is no longer a deathless run. Take out all the units in the room. Make a complete hash of going in the water. Yeah, unfortunately, because I ran out of Mark 22 bullets, I couldn't headshot that guard with a trank. My runs aren't non-lethal anyway. Not yet. Smoke grenades. Must make sure you pick up those smoke grenades. We move into Ponhovia Warehouse. Warehouse 1, fairly straightforward, and we actually don't get the Kerotan Frog here. We're going to get the Kerotan Frog on the way back. I've actually made a cock-up of it. Hopefully I can salvage this by doing this.
Come in, HQ.
Nope, I didn't. That guard did a different thing. So we'll just quickly reset and do this one again. I don't know why that roll went so badly. That's better.
Come in, HQ.
I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try and see if I can get this.
We found signs of enemy.
I don't understand how I get that. How that goes so wrong. I should just take out the guard. Take out the guard on the second floor. I'm pretty sure that was perfectly lined up as well before I moved. Come on. Oh, this is not going well. It's just a roll. Apparently I just can't get this rolled out now. Let's take that guard out.
Signs of enemy infiltration. Commence alert formation.
No! Well, that obviously went wrong as well. This room should not be giving me this much problems.
Come in, HQ. Patrol here. We found signs of enemy infiltration. Commence alert formation.
There we go. Ew. That's another 2 minutes lost. You get a nice little break here, though. Head up to here. I need to swap back to the M1911A. When it comes to ammo conservation in this run, you don't need to worry too much about ammo. Obviously, I ran out of Mark 22 ammo because my pain fight went so badly. That's not what you're supposed to do there. Because my pain fight went so badly. But what you do have to be careful of is your Mark 22 silencer. That is the thing that you do have to keep an eye on. There we go. I should have just come to here, take him out, and not get spotted by the dog. The lab's a bit of a funky area. Everything kind of slows down a little bit in the lab. We grabbed the frog for that one on the way out. So switch back to this so that I don't use up the silencer on my other weapon. Got the frog. Camouflage. Swap to the scientist camo.
Not so fast. Hey, stop!
And have the guards send me to prison.
Come on back to the lab.
Come on back to the lab. By doing so, we are now down here in B1 East. And the very next frog is right there. Just give it a quick love tap. Guards don't care. I'll leave. Grenade Gorky Lab 1F. I would really, really love to find a new way of doing this room. It's really janky. I have to switch to the naked camo. I've always wondered about this actually, whether I can... Yeah, that I could have done. And then swap back to the scientist camo. That's how I usually do it. I wanted to try and shoot the frog because you have to wait for that guard for a moment. You'd have to wait for that guard, so I think shooting the frog whilst waiting for the guard is more optimal. And then down here, the frog again. We can hit the frog with a punch. Just give him a little bump. Give him another little bump. Stops him from investigating me. Same with this one. And into meet Granin. Granin tells us all about how he doesn't like the Shagohod and he wants to build Metal Gear instead. Bump into that scientist. Just resets his investigation of us. The scientists know that Snake is not a fellow scientist. They can tell because he looks different. The guards don't care. But basically, when a scientist looks at you, they have a small window of investigation where they like try and sort of look at you to determine, is this guy, what's going on here? And after a few seconds, I think it's like 4 seconds, the guard will the scientist will then call an alert on you. But you reset that 4 seconds just by bumping into them. They have to restart their investigation, and if they lose line of sight, they then stop.
Running away, huh?
Just use the cardboard box there to reset that guard trying to stop me. Camouflage, uniform, animals, and I want my Mark 22 out with no silencer on. Gonna shoot the frog. Again, deliberately with no silencer on. As it alerts this dog. Shoot that guard twice. You'll fall. Alright, got stun grenades. And now we get out of here and into our next boss fight. The fight against the Fear. Fear is very much a cheese boss. Run over to here. Use the fake death pill. Don't have to worry about the frog. We shot the frog on the way in. Wait for the Fear to come and investigate. As soon as he starts walking forwards. Revival pill. Stun grenade. He gets stunned. And whilst he's stunned, any physical damage is converted into stamina damage for some weird reason. Kill that venom. Do not remove the arrow. And I also want to equip this gas spray. Ooh, this is awkward. I did not select the cardboard box. I did not select the Mark 22. It should be okay. Warehouse 2, probably one of the hardest rooms in the game. See if I can get it right. Box headshot that guy. Looking good so far. Should have done that in the box. Shouldn't roll that, you should do that in the box. It's a shame, that was all really good up until that point. This is not going well now. Oh. Alright, well, at least me leaving means I can go into third person. I was going to equip the Mark 22 as well, but didn't do that. Also, I'm still in the warehouse. Not quite sure what happened with the splits there, but... There we go. Knock him out. I knew that wasn't lined up correctly. I hate it when I do something like this and I get it right first. I get the hard bit right first time. And then I can't do it again. I can't even land on this guard. What is going on? Got him. What? That... I don't understand why that guard just immediately caused an alert. Lost nearly 2 minutes of time on this room. I got it right first time. Come on. Just the fact that I'm not landing on this guard is really irritating me. Better. Got him. Right, so that can sometimes happen. Oh. Come on. This final guard, it shouldn't be the difficult bit of this room. It's the box headshot that's the difficult bit. I mean, I can't even get this roll right either. I've lost nearly 3 minutes on this room. This is so poor. Oh, what am I doing? Left it on the box. This is nuts. Got him. And now I can see by the guard on the right. Holy crap. I cannot catch a break. Yes.
What's wrong?
Huzzah! Trying very hard not to be too loud to wake the baby next door. Finally. Oh my days. That was an ordeal. Hang on. Really should be using this gun. Oh, that was not a hit. There we go. I'm very, very low on ammo though. Which is a little worrying. I still need several more shots. I am going to have to use the MK23. We save ammo by CQC slamming that guy. Hold a grenade. Stops the guard there from hearing our footsteps. Run around that tree. Then get spotted by this guy. CQC slam him. Come over here. CQC slam him. I wonder if this guy's got ammo. Yes. Good shot, Nick. And we move into Svatgorny East. Again, another room you wouldn't normally see in a speedrun. Doesn't matter that we're on a caution here. In fact, the caution helps us a little bit. We're going to shoot the frog all the way over there. That was fine. Definitely shot the frog. If you make that shot and miss, the caution will reset. But if you hit a frog, you'll never get a caution or anything. The only time you get a caution from shooting a frog is if you make a noise. You know, if you make a loud bang. Obviously, that's why we use silencers. Now, get ready for the fight against the end. I love this fight. It's really good. I'm worried again about my ammo. 9. 1, 2, 3. 3 lots of shots against him there. Now we're going to waste some time over here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kicks. Now I'm going to throw a smoke grenade over here. Wait for it to land. A couple of shots to cause the end to teleport. So the end will, if the end hears noise and you haven't interacted with him for a few seconds, I think it's about 25 seconds, he automatically teleports and shoots you. But he hasn't shot us because I threw that smoke grenade first. Punch, punch, smoke. Punch, punch, and I want to hold him up. Wait for him to put his gun down and cigarette spray him again. Throw a stun grenade at him. Make sure the grenade actually hits him. Cigar spray him again. Throw a smoke grenade at him. Again, make sure it hits him. Wait for Snake to finish coughing. Now we need to run over here. Right here. Wait for the end to... and let him run. As you can see, he needs 1 hit. We deliberately... I actually was worried when I punched him that I'd finished the fight. Didn't need that TNT at all. So we're now going to equip this again. Going to shoot the Kerotan that's here. And move over into this area. Soccer West. What we're going to do now is we're going to do the exact same thing that we just did where we make the end teleport to a location we want him to be in. So I need to go and find a spot where the end... There we go. Find a spot where the end can only see us from one of his sniping positions. And that spot is here behind this rock. I'm going to throw my last smoke grenades at the floor there. Again, so he doesn't see me. Couple of shots to teleport him over. And the end should now be up there. It just shoots. There he is. I could see his sniper rifle. There we go. And that is how we can get the ends, all of the ends Kerotan Frogs nice and quickly. Next frog is here. Didn't hit it. There we go, I saw it move there. And that's all 3 of the ends frogs. I forgot to remove a split. That's why these splits haven't been working properly. I've always been behind one. Yeah, I need to adjust my splits there. There's one split too many. Because that method of going into Sacramento West and finishing the end off there is it's not brand new. I worked it out quite a while ago, but I still haven't had a PB with that method. The old method involved finishing the fight as either finishing the fight as no, you wouldn't finish the fight as normal. You'd still leave the end on very, very little stamina. You'd shoot the frog behind the unit. And then you'd go chase after him. He moves basically into the near the position you start the fight. And there's about 1 of 3 locations he can stop in. You just go find him and shoot him. But then you have to backtrack into Sacramento West. You actually backtrack at the very north end. Use the Mosin the gun that you just picked up to take him out. In fact, I haven't actually equipped the Mosin the gun yet, so I'm going to do that now. To use the Mosin the gun to shoot the frog from a great distance back into north and then leave. But this method saves, I think it saves something like 30 to 40 seconds. Because obviously you defeat the end a little slower, but you're not going through 2 loading screens. Oh, trying to make it look like I'm singing by sight and hiding a yawn. I'm a tired boy. I'm always a tired boy. I'm a dad now. Being tired kind of goes with the territory. And out the other side. So, mountain base. We now need to start shooting more frogs. As you can see, coming into this was one area where on the PS3 in particular, really bad FPS lag. And on the Xbox, on the Xbox 360, you had bad FPS lag here as well. But Master Collection, particularly as I've got a nice, I've got a very good computer. You may have heard about my shenanigans with winning a brand new computer. But it doesn't need to be super powerful computer to run this well. 1K22 bullets. Stun grenades. Got another box headshot. There we go. I believe that's it. There's only 2 boxed headshots in the entire run. Watch out for that vulture. Try and go around that guy. You can box headshot this guard, but I'm not confident with it. And I need to save my silencer, so I always do that. Swap to my lethal gun. Get that guard to hop down. As soon as he hops down, kaboom, kill both of them. Shoot the frog. Got a stun grenade over there. And my caution should lead. Yep, there we go. And into mountaintop. That was really good. That was gold split for mountainside. This is one. I think this is the hardest room in the run. People will always say it's Warehouse 2, but I think it's this room. Although, clearly, I've been having problems with Warehouse 2 lately. This is where I do this first try and make myself look silly. Yep. First try. That room causes me no end of problems normally, so I'm very glad to get that out of the way. That usually takes a few attempts for me. Shoot the frog. Oh, I don't know. Why did I roll there? I'm not sure why I rolled that. Grab some noodles for later. Back to this gun. It's a mountaintop. Now we need to shoot the frog. We didn't shoot the frog on the way in. So just another instance of it's easier to get the frog on the way out. Drop down there. Oh, that was nice. Frog's just down there in that corner. Got him. And through. That might be a gold split. Yeah, nice. 1, 2, 4. Head downstairs. We go into the Fury fight. Luckily, we don't have to shoot a frog in the Fury. Not actually that many boss fights where you have to shoot the frog during the fight, which is kind of helpful. It takes me. It would have been a little bit more of a challenge, but the frog for him is just here, and you can even hear it when you land the shot. And into the Fury fights. Whoops. I think I'm dead. Yeah. Didn't want to switch to the subsistence camera. A lot of people prefer this fight with the subsistence camera on. I don't. I much prefer... He should turn up there. To the back. Good, he's not shooting me. Shoot me now. Beautiful. Now that, it may have taken a couple of goes, but that was really nice. The ammo. Make sure we grab the MK22 silencer. That's the final silencer we're going to pick up. Now means it should be fine for the rest of the run. It's a crossing Great Southwest. This is a bit of an awkward room. I need to run over here, grab these smoke grenades. You don't have to grab them. I prefer doing some of the strats in here with smoke grenades. What's about here? Turn. I've got the right gun out. There's a frog all the way down at the end. I got him. Nice. That saves some time. And that frog can be a real pain to try and hit. And if you can't hit him, you'll get a caution, and it just means you need to reset in this room. You can't afford to go through any of this with a caution. To here. Oh, moved too far out. Guards will spot you like that, but they can't spot you when you are leaning around a corner. So we use leaning around corners to our advantage quite a lot. Unlike Metal Gear Solid 2, in Metal Gear Solid 2, if you collect a dog tag and then get a game over, the dog tag is retained. Doesn't happen in MGS3. MGS3, you have to shoot the Kerotan again. Shrink roll that guard. It's actually been a while since we've done a shrink roll. And into the vent. The next one is in this vent. So we're in this vent for about a minute and a half. You can hear that my stomach is growling. It doesn't matter at the moment because I've got the animals camo. The reason why this run's done with the animals camo is A, the animals camo allows you to blend in reasonably well during the mountain section, but B, the special effect of the animals camo is that you get no gun shakes and no hand trembling from being low on stamina. So it means we just don't have to worry about stamina at all in this run. However, we do have to shortly. Because we're about to go into... we're going to go into an area where if I kept the animals camo on, I'd get an alert. Straight away. Right here. I want the smoke grenades. That was really bad. I'm going to throw those smoke grenades at that door. Shouldn't cause an alert. Or a caution. Ooh. There we go. That was awkward. Again, another... There we go. What if I could box headshot that guard, actually? Might be worth checking if I can box headshot that guard. And into the Wyckoff grab. Stand here. Shoot that guy once. Up the stairs. Rykov should be here. And he is. Grab Rykov. Shoot the Kerotan that's there. Now bring Rykov down. Over here. I love that room. It's a really cool trick. Just hope I don't get spotted before I... Oh! Yeah, there was an exclamation mark in the subtitles there. Right, we now need to switch camo, but not to the one you're thinking of. I'm also going to eat that instant noodles.
I want some more.
So we'll do the box trick. Box glide is fun. Back to here. Oh, fun when I get it right. Come on, Nick. This is why I sometimes don't do the box glide, because... There we go. Sometimes I waste more time trying to do it than I do it. No box glide in here, though. So this is the reason why we've used the ramen. Because if you step in here, you've got to shoot this frog here. Got it. You've got to shoot that frog. And if you step into that room with the animals camo on, you can't use guns whilst wearing the Rykov camo outfit. If you move into that room with the animals camo on, you get spotted and you get a game over almost immediately. Sir. Okay, we've got a little bit of wait time now whilst the torture scene goes on. As always, I am gonna mute the audio. Because it's not very nice. I just realised I've been recording this run. I'm going to stop recording it because I haven't been recording the audio. There won't be any audio on it, so I'm going to stop recording it. And it's not going to be a PB. We're four minutes behind. There've been some gold splits, and I finally figured out why my splits aren't working. Must remember to turn the game audio back on. That happens quite often. Right, then forget to turn the game audio back on at the end of the scene. It's just not very nice, and I don't want to subject people to it. I don't think that's fair. Should say this tonight's stream is going to be a little shorter than normal. I'm not going to be going through to midnight as I usually would. It's 10 o'clock for me now, so normally I go on for another 2 hours. Probably going to finish about 20 past 11:30. Reason being that, as I've said before, I'm dad now. The first thing I do when I finish the stream is I go and feed Alex, and then feed him, change him, and then go to bed. And at the moment he's waking up. He's waking up quite early in the morning, but Heidi's able to get him back to sleep without disturbing me. She's already in bed asleep at this point. But he has his morning feed at about 7. I think I've talked about this on stream recently. I can't remember, but I believe, and I'm trying to get a diagnosis of sleep apnea. So sleep apnea is where you don't sleep properly. You stop breathing at times during your sleep, and it means you don't sleep well. And I've had times where I've fallen asleep. I'm a dad now, so I fall asleep quite a lot. Anyway, I don't get enough sleep. Got the rat. Right, so cure. I'm going to rip that out, and spin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Snake should now throw up.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Oh, jeez.
Gonna knock Johnny out. That was interesting. I've not seen Johnny fall over like that before. Gonna equip that rat that I got. Oh no, I'm gonna equip the smoke grenades first. We're gonna throw a smoke grenade at the frog. Now I'm gonna equip that rat. So yes, I'm trying to get a diagnosis of sleep apnea. So I actually have some equipment tonight to wear. I've got to wear a thing up my nose, a little like pulse reader on my finger tonight. Because a nurse came around and bought it today, and she's coming back tomorrow to collect it, and then they'll take it monitors me throughout the night, and then they'll take it to sort of work out what's going on when I sleep. To see if is it sleep? It must be sleep apnea. Heidi knows it is because she's seen me stop breathing whilst we're sleeping. And that's not good. Looks like I've got this right first time, which was nice. Throw the smoke grenade at the dog.
You must be lurking nearby.
However, in order for the sleep apnea test to work and to get enough data, it has to gather data over at least 6 hours. So I must be asleep wearing it for at least 6 hours. So within waking up at the moment at 7 for a feed, when I'm streaming, quite often as a result, I don't tend to actually fall asleep until after 1 AM, and it's very important I do go to sleep before 1 AM. So yes, I will be ending the stream a little earlier than usual, just to make sure that I can get him fed, get into bed, and fall asleep before 1 AM, so that I can get at least 6 hours of sleep. She did say if I wake up at any point during the night, as long as I put it back on and it's still checking, then it should be fine. But if I don't get 6 hours of sleep, then it won't work. The main reason for, as I say, dealing with the sleep apnea is that I fall asleep. If my concentration level isn't good enough, I can just fall asleep. I've actually been called out at work. I fell asleep at my desk once at work. My line manager had to call me up, and she knows that I've got the sleep apnea. She knows that I'm not getting as much sleep because of Alex. But at the end of the day, I fell asleep at my desk, and I shouldn't do. So yeah, it's something I've got to try and deal with. So that's hopefully. I don't actually know what I don't if they do diagnose me with it. I don't know what can be done. I don't know what the fix is, but hopefully there's something. Snake is not, and Naked Snake, who did not die. I'm going to use that lovely SAA that we picked up earlier to shoot that frog. That's why I grabbed those SAA bullets before we left. Those are some nice rolls. Don't have to worry about the Ocelot unit. We took the tracker out. You don't take the tracker out if you're running very easy, because it's so easy to get around the Ocelot unit that you actually waste time taking the tracker out. Save boss. And look at that. Absolutely beautiful loading times. But your loading times will vary depending on what kind of hard drive you're running this on. I'm running this on a really good M.2 SSD. If you're running this on a SATA SSD, then obviously it'll be a bit slower, but it's still pretty good. Do my backpack now. Put common box B. Get rid of that. Nope, don't want that. There we go. Oh, I also forgot to do my camouflage. What's cam? And yeah, I didn't think that'd be a gold split. That was really slow. Mark 22 and cardboard box round.
What's wrong?
Oh,
What's wrong?
shouldn't get a caution there. I was a bit slow with I was a bit slow shooting that guard. Didn't have the cardboard. I didn't have the cardboard box equipped. I was trying to just quick equip it, and I don't actually have it equipped yet. So do that. Do that. There we go. Now we take that guard out. There we go. Now the guards care about him and not me. Move up to here. This is another one where we need to lean around a corner because the guy in the watchtower could spot me. I'm gonna come to here. Around the corner, shoot the frog, and leave again. Into the back of the truck. I say I've caught up quite a bit of time. I think I was quite far behind at one point. This room's nice and easy. There's a slight thing you need to do for Kerotans. We shoot up there. Get a caution, causes every guard in the room to start running over to where the sound came from. The technicians here don't have a problem with you if you're in the cardboard box. So if you're not in a cardboard box, you'll get an alert straight away. That. Now need to switch to the Mark 22 and take this guy. Take that. Damn it. Take him out. Take him out with a headshot. So up to here. Do this again then. Shoot up there. Causes all the guards to move. The engineer here can't see me around the side of this control unit. Because he can hear my footsteps, but that's not one. I think I missed him. I missed him. Come on. This is the. I said just as we started this room. This isn't a very difficult room, and I'm making it the most difficult thing in the world. Come on, third time's the charm. 1C3, 2C3. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Take him out so because the frog is kind of like near where he was working. Oh. Is this now my new warehouse too? I think I might be doing that a bit early. Because the other guards are then turning around and coming back a bit earlier. This is ridiculous. I should not be failing this room. I'm going to try taking this guard out now. Oh. This is so stupid. This is ridiculous. I've wasted 3 minutes now in this room. I'm gonna try and move a little bit closer forward so that the guards aren't as far forwards. I might have a bit more time then. I think that's where I'm giving myself a bigger time limit. Jesus Christ. I don't know what to say. This room should not be taking this long. We are up to nearly 4 minutes of wasted time. Right, from here, shoot that engineer. I don't understand. I usually have more time before these guards come back. I'm not quite sure what's happening. This is a bit bizarre. I'm not like I know I'm doing badly, but I don't feel like it's ever been this difficult. There seems to be someone spotting me, and I'm not used to that. This is, guys. Just go do your own thing. Go off, Come back in about 10 minutes and I might have gotten through this room. This is utterly ridiculous. I have never had this much trouble with this room. I have problems with this room, but it's never this bad. So those guards are coming back down already. If anyone has any suggestions, I don't get it. Like I said, I've never had this much problem with this room. I clearly need to work this room out again. There we go. I think I've done it. He says, and then just... I'm kind of at that point where like it's not even funny. Like I could try and make this funny. I don't think I can. This isn't funny. This is just pathetic. Finally. Oh, wow. That was just awful. Alright, now on to Volgin, which I better get the, I better mess this up now as well. So we shoot the frog. We do dodge his shots. Move back into position. It is froggy time. Wait for Volgin to take a few steps forwards. Grab. Chuck him to the ground. Swap to the SVD. Oh, shit. I wasn't supposed to do that. Right behind him. Yeah, this isn't supposed to happen. But that's okay. I fixed it. Roll forwards. Cool. Much better phase 2 though, so made up for that with the second half. And we're into the bike chase. I would practice non-lethal, but I feel like I've wasted enough of everyone's time, including my own here. So we're not going to practice non-lethal. I'm just going to take these guys out. Horrible cough. Got the frog, got the guy. Beautiful. Just going to try and get as much damage done to the Shagohod as possible. Obviously, the more damage we do to the Shagohod now, the less health he will have during his actual boss fight. Lots of guards to take out here. Nice shot. Stab them. Got it. Wait for the Shagahod. Come on, Shagahod. That little tower that I just pointed at, that is where Yoshi is in the 3DS version. If you've never played the 3DS version of Snake Eater, it's cleverly titled Metal Gear Solid 3D Snake Eater. Don't shoot because he's too close to us now. In that game, there are no Kerotan Frogs. There are instead Yoshi dolls. Because it's a Nintendo game, so they put Yoshis in it instead. I think it's like 90% of cases, the Yoshi is in a different location from the original frog. I think there's some Yoshis that are in the same place. I did play through it once. I do want to go back to it. I had some problems with the emulator for Citra. I do have obviously I have a 3DS. I've owned 3DS for a few years. I do have Snake Eater on it, but obviously for playing on stream, I use the Citra emulator, and it's difficult playing on it. But I ran into an audio problem with it, which I have since been advised how to fix. That's bad. Gotta make sure you take out that guy because he's also got a rocket launcher. Oh, nice. So, take out the passengers. There we go. No, that was the driver. All my games I bought online on that console. I haven't played since I bought my Vita. I haven't played on my 3DS because I was using. I eventually started using my 3DS as an emulation machine, and unfortunately the Vita is just better for that. If you want a handheld emulation machine, the Vita is your best friend. You need to get rid of that silencer. You have infinite ammo whilst you're on the bike. However, you do not have infinite silencer. Oh, I did rip some cartridges. I ripped some cartridges and I downloaded a few that I already had because ripping them was slow. But converting them and installing them was a very slow process. I want the SVD back out because we've got the next frog. There he is. He's all the way over there. Okay, got him. Right, we can get back to shooting Shagahod now. I just want to try and get as much damage done to the Shagahod as possible. Not just for the damage, but also because if you don't hit him, the Shagahod will attack you. Oh, I've hit him in the wrong place and he slowed down. That's really bad. I think I've done it again. This is bad. I'm not going to get that much damage onto him. Right, we need to stand up because the frog is here. Slow back down again. Shoot that one. Shoot that one. Shoot that one. And then the last one is here. Snake has perfect aim when he's not looking down the scope. Right, and now I'm just going to concentrate to at least try and get the start of this loop. Good first hit. Yep. Got it. I still don't think I've hit the frog though. Oh, I can hear it now. I can hear the frog. Oh, hate it when we're both moving in the same direction. Snake is a 360 no-scope champ. He's certainly a no-scope champ. Whether he's a 360 no-scope champ is another question. Come on. This fight is one of the nastiest fights for a speedrun. The fight doesn't really work. There's no real set method to it apart from try and get the loot, and if you get it, maintain it. But the loot isn't easy to get. And in the end, you do I didn't do anywhere near enough damage to him during the previous phase. As you can see, I'm massively behind. I'm like a minute behind my best segment already. Oh, still haven't hit him. And he stopped. Eva, move! Can't do anything because Eva won't move. How did that miss? Finally. Luckily, phase 2 is super easy. Swaps the RPG, shoot it, losing the gun, shoot him, RPG, losing the gun. In fact, I only need to go up and down. Beautiful. It's everyone's favourite. This is Hellfrog. Missed. So Hellfrog's an interesting. Apparently, I got a gold split on Volgin 2. Hellfrog he's not the most difficult frog in the game to get. It's just if you miss him, your run's dead, and that's why we call him Hellfrog. Such a beloved character in the community. I named my computer after him. My Starfield computer that I won late last year. I named that computer Hellfrog in honor of this frog. There we go, that's all them taken care of. This frog I'm very worried about for trying to do non-lethally. It's a very difficult frog to take out non-lethally. Because the problem with doing this section non-lethally is there is an RPG guard near him, and you have to take out the frog first. You have to take out the frog like as quickly as you possibly can, and then throw stun grenades. It's a very tight window. Otherwise, you go into the next section with no health. I think I must have got the RPG guy because he didn't hit me. I got the frog. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately going back to the sniper rifle is the way of doing it in... Hey, Caro. Yeah, shooting it with the sniper rifle is the only way really to do it with the non-lethal. Looks like I mean I am nowhere near being able to do a non-lethal run of this. Foxhound is completely out of the question for me at the moment. I mean, you've already seen how many continues I've had this game. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a little bit as well, but I'm hoping it didn't hurt as bad as it would have done if I just left it. Now, at the moment, if I am gonna do Foxhound, I really should drop Keratons and just try and do a normal European extreme run. Do you want to shoot the log? This log absolutely wrecks you if you do not shoot it. Oh, congrats, Caro. Well done. I really should jump back on MGS2. I don't think I've done MGS2 since the Master Collection. Got him. Yeah, it is. Mainly because of that frog. To be honest, that frog is really the only problem with Foxhound Keratons. The bike chase overall is one of the hardest bit of a Foxhound run. I missed that frog. I actually missed the frog. S1 length. Ah, sub 109. Congrats, dudes. As I don't think I've actually there we go, got it that time. I don't think I've actually played through the whole of MGS2 on the Master Collection yet. I don't think I've finished any game on the Master Collection except MGS3 and Metal Gear. I'm pretty sure I've beaten Metal Gear. I've played the others. Frog Reclaim. Ah, I hate it. This is why using a rocket launcher here isn't always that good. Because you can get into situations where you just hit a tree that you're passing. The snake gets wrecked. I might be in a little bit of trouble here. I've got it. I'm going to have to take these guys out very, very quickly. Dot. Come on. I started... I can't remember if I started Snake's Revenge or Metal Gear... Actually, I think I started both Snake's Revenge and Metal Gear NES. And just struggled. I will play them when I come to learn the speedrun. I do need to consider what speedrun I want to do next. I don't want to stick with just MJ. If I just keep going with this, I'm gonna get bored of it. Make sure we feed Eva first.
Let me have some more.
Wait, reclaim? What? I'm confused. What did... There was something that was... I didn't even see... I haven't even seen anything.
What's wrong?
Ah. Oh, great. So that... I don't know why I did that. Oh, great. So, that's weird. It was working the other day. Blurps are... Yeah, blurps aren't playing. I wonder if there's a problem with Lumia stream and blurps. So I haven't done... I don't have to do anything to enable blurps. It just... Blurps are blorbed. I wonder if they're showing up on my activity feed. Which I didn't have open. Oh yeah, they are showing up on my activity feed. Rorschach cheered 100 bits earlier as well, and it didn't play. I got the alert, but the text to speech didn't work. As soon as I finish the run, I'll have another look at it. So it's behind this tree. Shoot that guard. Shoot that guard. Shoot that guard. That was nice. I don't usually shoot that guard from there. Just gotta make sure I shoot that. Oh, that was. You do need to make sure you shoot that guard. If you don't, it can be a little annoying. Where's Eva? Did I not? No, I beckoned Eva to follow me.
Snake, where are you?
Where the hell is she? I swear I beckoned her to follow me.
Snake.
What are you doing? Oh, I must have beckoned her to follow me and she caught up with me straight away. What's wrong with blurbs? They're not showing up on the stream either. It's not just that the audio isn't playing. The alert itself is completely not working. I'm pretty sure they worked on last Thursday, because I'm sure. Yeah, 5 days ago, Metal Gear Alert. Young Manson played Metal Gear Alert.
Warning. Ad breaker redeemed.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
I don't know how much this will work.
Oh no, you didn't. Sucker tried to play me, but you never paid me, never. Oh no, you didn't.
Something, I mean, it showed up and then disappeared straight away.
Oh no, you didn't. Until I get my vengeance, I will never end this mayhem.
Let's see, are we actually going to go to an ad?
You didn't. I'm a mercenary, you ain't got a prayer, you owe.
Yes, we are. But you can still hear me. So that one works, except the thing doesn't show up. I also haven't set this one up. I can't remember. Do I have to? I can't remember if I have to put this one back, or if it automatically goes back afterwards. Where's Eva's gone again? Not that you guys can see. Let me Let me bring this back. I can't remember if that one goes back automatically. Where is she? What? This is... I'm getting so confused by everything at the moment. So I do believe Spotify is now playing. Yeah. So at least that bit works. Some of that works. I have no idea why blurps aren't working. I will see if I can get those refunded. Not your ad break. Your ad break got used. That was fine. This is what comes from this is what happens when you don't stream for ages and
I'm so hungry.
don't check everything to see that it's still working. I've made such a... I wasn't supposed to eat those. I was supposed to give those to Eva. She's going to be hungry now.
This tastes like crap.
Oh, never mind. We're just kind of beaming at this point. There's not really anything. I mean, the run's dead. We knew that. We knew that a while ago. I will ignore him. Let's just come over here and just wait for Eva. Come on, Eva. Oh, unfortunately, what I said about finishing the stream early tonight, I won't be able to do a second run of this, which is probably for the best at this point. This is getting so bad. Like we should already be at the end of the credits.
What you're made of.
Let's have a good boss fight.
Excellent, Jack.
Oh, I missed that second Mosing the Gaunt shot.
Run quick. You're better than I remember.
Stun grenade doesn't work now.
Where are you? There he is.
I'm gonna need to equip the life mids at this point. Kind of screwed this fight up.
Here I come.
Oh, she got me.
You better run.
Come on. I could try a quick MGS1. Welcome back. You've not missed much. There we go. Oh, I'm not normally here to shoot that frog. But hey, we did it. Finally. That was... I hope they do. I've signed up for the multiple encoding beta, but I don't. The only thing is I don't have an NVIDIA graphics card anymore. My whilst NVIDIA does tend to be
Take this. Keep it safe.
whilst NVIDIA does tend to be my preferred choice when I won this PC. It has an AMD
Only hope.
in it instead. Right, let's have a look and see if I can work out why blurps aren't working whilst we wait for this cutscene.
Jack. Or should I say, Snake. You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it.
Where are my blurps?
There's only
Log
room
in.
for one boss and one snake.
Oh, it is AV1. It is an AV1 compatible card, but the current beta that Twitch are doing with multiple broadcasting coding or something like that is only available for NVIDIA users. Yeah. All right, I'll let the credits play out because I'm going to be looking at this now anyway. Whilst chatting to you guys, we should of course mute the game audio so that I don't lose. Do you still have? I don't have a dual seat GPU set up because Heidi's computer has my old NVIDIA in it, so I could do it on there just to try it. But it's not too much of a problem at the moment. Right, let's see. I wonder if they made some sort of change. My dashboards. Your blurb dashboards. They're all here. Last connected 5 days ago. Browser source. Is this just Lumia just being stupid? Or did something change? Alerts. Overlays.notification load error. That's not good. I have an error trying to load my alerts overlay. Ah, there we go. It works now. Right, there's blurb. Right, let's play a test blurb. It's because this Twitch channel points are off. I think blurb might have had some. I think blurb might have had some test rewards.
Snake, are you okay?
Okay, so blurps did show up on Lumia stream, but they didn't show up on. Did I turn? No, my way overlay's on. They showed up on Lumia stream. But it didn't show up on. It's not showing up on the stream. But it did show up on Lumia for some reason. Oh, hang on. I was looking at the wrong one. That's why alerts and audio. Yeah, Lumia's switched on. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't that. It was that Lumia played it, and the sound came through, but it's not working through the actual stream. Copy the OBS URL. Put it back into this. I wonder if something changed at some point. Browser settings, browser source. No, the URL is still the same. That hasn't changed.
You're pretty good.
Now it works. There we go. Didn't quite know what it was, but it now works. Very strange. I seem to be having this problem with Lumia a lot, though. It's because the same thing's happening with YouTube chat. Although, actually, no, I discovered why that wasn't working. That's the point. I haven't had any other YouTube chat. No, I think that's been showing up correctly. Hi, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube chat is working.
Did you say nerd?
Not
And
nerd.
now Lumia.
Node.
It seems to be something with Lumia. So Lumia stream is what I use for all of my alerts, all of my overlays. And the big advantage that Lumia Stream has over others is Lumia Stream can control your lights. I don't have them control. It doesn't control anything at the moment because I haven't finished setting this room up. But that's what used to control like the lights turning on and off. Like when we got a raid, the lights would turn off. It does loads of other stuff. It's how I do the alert, the ad break trigger one, which again that one doesn't seem to work properly. I'm going to see if I can have a look at that as well whilst we're waiting for the credits. So that isn't no, that's not alert. That's a channel point rewards, commands, Twitch points, ad break, triggers a light, which the light doesn't do. I wonder if that's because the light's being triggered. Actually, I have a reaction called ad break warning. Share reactions, ad break warning. Say, I wonder if it's because I haven't got any lights working at the moment. Oh no, I've got my studio strip is switched on there. Raid background. Oh well, so these should actually the light changes should actually affect my computer as well. It doesn't seem to because it's probably being overridden by OpenRGB. RGB. I'm gonna turn that off. It doesn't work. Using Twitch points ad break. Chatbots enabled.
Warning. Ad breaker redeemed.
Yep, I heard that. I think you guys would have heard that. It's really quiet. If I need to turn it Metal Gear Solid down. in my volume mixer. You guys probably heard that better than I did. It was really quiet for me. Twitch actions. At the end, run a commercial. Yep, that's correct. OBS. Wait for 30 seconds. Change to be right back. That worked. Then go to right. There is not when the ad break triggers. There is nothing to switch it back. I have to switch it back manually. Overlay actions. Set layer visibility. I've got delays on it, but there's no the delay doesn't have a time on it. Not sure what this is supposed to do. On. Layer timer 2. Enter. I think I've nearly figured it out. I've got some delays that have like no time on them at all, which I think is where that's going wrong. So if I'm just going to test. It's going to test. It's going to test this command. It shouldn't go to an ad break, though. Oh, it might do. Yeah, it will actually. So I'm not going to test it. Not quite sure what these delays are supposed to be. So that's to make it disappear. What's this? Oh, did we get the... I didn't even get all the frogs. Which freaking frog did I miss? That's Night Owl. Which frog didn't I get? I bet it was the Freak, because I completely screwed those rooms over. I bet I didn't get the Freak. It's not good enough, is it, folks? This is just... I'm just laying you down. I'm laying you down. I'm letting everyone. Worst of all, I'm letting myself down. I'm letting you down. I'm letting Alex down. I don't even know. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. It's all gone. It's all gone tits up. I can't get this bloody thing to work. That was perfect. Oh, that was so perfect. Well done. Right. Ad break warning comes up. Then there's a delay of 0.6 seconds, which clearly isn't right. I just don't know what this... I've got a alert OBS overlay is switched back off. Oh, wait, I see. Yes, I get that. Right. So I think the delay should be 30 seconds because it's a 30-second timer. There's a second delay after that goes, though, 31.9 seconds. All right, let's test this and see what happens.
Warning. Ad break redeemed.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, yo yo yo, oh no, you didn't.
That
Sucker tried to blame
nothing's
me,
come
but you
up.
never paid me, never. Oh no,
Nothing
you
showed up
didn't.
this time.
Payback is a coming, you will be running forever.
Is that because we're now waiting 30
Oh,
seconds
no, you
until it
didn't.
shows up?
Until I get my vengeance, I will never end this.
Shut up. Well, it probably should note this is probably still going to go to. Yeah, I knew it. It's probably also going to play an ad on Twitch. I probably can't stop that bit. Oh, where have I gone wrong with this? Thing is, alerts. Why is alerts OBS overlay need switching on? It should already be on. I'm very confused. I know this doesn't. You guys can't see what the heck I'm doing, so it probably means nothing to you guys as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look at this at some time and work out why it's not showing. Oh no, I know. No, I know what that is. I think it's so that I think that thing enabling is for the TV. Because I used to have the TV behind me and that had its own overlay. I think it's that it affects the TV. I don't seem to have a background TV. Nope, it's not that. Background TV does not do that. I'm so confused why this doesn't, because nothing seems to have changed. Nothing seems to have changed. Like I said, now it just doesn't. I don't know why that overlay wouldn't be on anyway. Then the timer comes on. Then the timer and that comes on. Then there's a 0.6 second delay. Then the overlay switches off again. There must be a reason for that. I don't know. I'm gonna look at it in my own time rather than waste everyone's time just watching me do fuck all. Because this can't be a very interesting experience for anyone right now. I wouldn't have thought. Yeah. Unfortunately, a quick run of MGS1 isn't really going to cut it now because there isn't really enough time for that either. We're doing moral support. Tell you what, let's you know what? Because I haven't got enough time to do anything else. I'm going to close this game. Let's. Apparently, I don't even have my desktop. Let me actually show you what I'm looking at. Maybe you guys can have a look and see if you can work out where the heck this is going wrong. We'll just do a bit of tech support, and then as I say, unfortunately, because of this sleep test that I need to do, I do need to finish earlier tonight. Also, as I have mentioned, I did mention this earlier. We're going to be decorating this room this week, hopefully. Probably starting tomorrow and Thursday. There is a chance there won't be a stream on Thursday if everything's not reset. Hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult because we're not painting this back wall. It's staying grey. The wall in front of me is staying grey. This wall, we're stripping the wallpaper and painting it blue. Heidi's little corner, which I can quickly show you because she's not there. Heidi's little corner over here all needs painting because that was just wallpaper that I stripped. So we're doing that as well. And then I've got something else, which I'm not gonna share yet. Because that's the cool bit. Anyway, let's have a look at this and see if we can figure out together what the heck's going on. All right, so here we are at Lumia Stream. I don't know how much this is going to work though, because this is the overlay. So with the alerts OBS overlay, this is what plays all of my alerts on stream. So this is currently hidden, which is why you can't see it on the screen. If I do that, I don't know if this should. I don't actually have the alerts. I don't actually have any alerts on this screen right now. But if I go to a different scene briefly, I just realised I'm actually on the wrong. I'm on the wrong scene. There we go. I go to this scene, but this one has got alerts on it. If I click this and then click save. There we go. You'll now see that is now present on the, so that's actually on the stream now. This one in the top, this one in the this one up here, you can see my mouse goes behind it because it's actually on the overlay on the stream. I'll do that. Save and hide it in a second, it'll disappear again. So this is where I did just say sleep test. I believe I have sleep apnea, which is a condition where you don't sleep properly and you stop breathing during your sleep. So I will stop breathing for seconds at a time and then have to gasp to get my breath back. I'm trying to get an actual diagnosis for it so that I can get treatment to help because it is starting to disturb Heidi and it's starting to disturb Alex. And also I'm falling asleep a lot. I've actually got called out at work because I was falling asleep at my desk, and whilst my manager knows that I'm having these problems, I'm trying to deal with them, I also can't be falling asleep at my desk. So yeah, I'm trying to get a diagnosis, and so I've got a little device that I've got to wear tonight. I have to be asleep with it on for at least 6 hours, otherwise the test won't be conclusive. It's just a little box, that's Velcro strap, little box there, and from that there's a little tube that goes up. Put it over my ears, and 2 little bits that go up my nose. Not too big, only tiny little bit. 2 bits goes up each nostril, and then I've got a pulse, a pulse thing that you put on your finger to wear. So I need to make sure I get 6 hours of sleep tonight. So I will be finishing early to make sure that I can sort Alex's feed and change out beforehand. Right. So now that we know that these work, these show up and stuff, then what actually happens here is we have a Twitch point. These are the Twitch points. We have an ad break. So I can edit, and basically when this Twitch point is redeemed, it does all these things. So first, it triggers some lights. So I have my lights going off on a reaction called ad break warning. So I'll show you that. So if I go to studio reactions, these are all the light reactions that can happen. And here's ad break warning. So ad break warning means that all lights will swap between red and white. Actually, it's just a red light that flashes on and off. The white is at 0% brightness. So a red light will flash on and off. It will also play the song. Oh no, you didn't. Just, oh no, oh no, oh no, yo, yo, yo. I'm going to turn that up a bit, actually. These are all the lights that will do it. So this is my keyboard, my mouse, my RAM in my computer, I think. Oh no, that's my mouse. I think that is my mouse mat, and my motherboard will also do it. But I don't think that actually has lights on. A virtual light, which is a light in the on the overlay, and my studio strip, which I actually don't have in use at the moment. Manage key lights and smart plugs. I have a smart plug socket, which again isn't in use at the moment. That turns off. Before, if you remember, in my old room, my old house, I still have the pink light. You can see there's a bit of a pink light here, but it's not quite in the right place at the moment. But I used to have pink lights in the background, and they used to switch off. That's this socket. It basically just switches the socket off. The lights go off, and then the socket switches back on at the end and turns it back on again. Doesn't do anything with the API. Doesn't do anything to OBS. That all happens elsewhere. So that's just the reaction. That's what happens when that reaction is triggered. So go back to commands, switch points. So what else does it do? We can trigger devices or key lights. So I don't have any, so I don't use those. Chatbot. So chatbot will play the message on screen, puts the message into YouTube and Twitch chat that says, "Oh no, you didn't. Username has redeemed command for points. We're going to a 60-second ad break." Yep, pretty straightforward. Text to speech. This is where I tell it to say, "Warning, ad break redeemed."
Warning. Ad break redeemed.
There you go. So that's that. That might have played twice actually because I've got desktop audio on as well. I'm going to turn that off. Choose the voice, the volume, whether there's a delay, stuff like that. You can have it to play audio. I don't have it playing audio because I have that audio playing as part of the reaction. I don't actually know what cooldowns is how long until someone else can use this, which I don't have set because I have this set so it can only ever be used once per session. Lumia actions, you can get Lumia itself to do stuff. So there's loads of other stuff. Which is fine, I don't need it to do that. Overlay actions will come back to key mouse outputs. You can actually have it, I could set, basically with this, I could set a Twitch channel point redemption that hits Alt F4. So in the middle of a game, someone could use a Twitch channel redemption and close my game. I don't think you have to use, you can use the command runner to select media file. This is how you'd select media files or play a video or do all sorts of stuff. What I'd like to do is something like this eventually. I don't know how I'd do it. Would be to do something where, every time I shoot a Kerotan pops up on the screen or something. Through Live Splitter could probably do that. It's probably something in the API, but these get into very complicated things. Twitch actions. At the end of the command, so once it's all over, Twitch will play an ad. Very straightforward. OBS, at the start of the command, so as soon as it's used, there's a delay of 30 seconds. And then after 30 seconds, the be right back screen is displayed. So that's where we go to the ad break. There's nothing at the end. Twitter doesn't work because Twitter you need... Twitter, you have to have the paid version for Twitter to work, and I don't tweet anything anyway. But you can have commands where it will tweet something, and at the end of it, Spotify will start playing, and then there's custom JavaScript if you want to write stuff in here. So overlay actions is where I'm having the problem. It doesn't do anything at the end. At the start, so the first thing it does is it sets my overlay visibility alerts OBS overlay set to on. That's this alerts OBS overlay. The thing is, this should already be on. This never gets switched off unless this appears in something else. No. So this says this first thing this does is tell the alerts OBS overlay to set to on. It should be on anyway. I don't know why I needed this. It's always on. So I'm gonna delete it. and hope that doesn't screw anything up. I wonder if it's just like, in case for some reason I decided to turn it off. I don't know. So I'm going to turn it off because it should already be on. So the next one, set layer visibility timer 2. Let's make sure that that's set correctly. So yeah, set layer visibility. The overlay is the alerts OBS overlay and the layer is timer 2. So if we go back to our other screen here, so the overlay is alerts OBS overlay. Here's timer 2. So it turns this on, which is this timer. As soon as it turns on, it starts counting down. So it's just a simple timer. That's fine. Switch that on. Set layer visibility, add break warning. And that should be the same. Set layer visibility, alerts OBS overlay, add break warning, set to on. Again, if we go to here, the add break warning is this bit, this message. Warning, go to ad break. It should stay on for 30 seconds. So then we have a delay. At the moment, this delay is set to 0.6 seconds. I don't know why. Should be set to 30 seconds. It probably doesn't want to be set to 30 seconds. It probably wants to be set to something else. It's now set to 31 seconds. Set overlay visibility. Alerts OBS overlay. This now turns it off again. I'm assuming that is because when it then switches scenes, you don't want it on. I'm going to delete that as well and see what happens, because I think I know why I did that. Then there's another delay, which I don't need because there's now just 2 delays back to back. And then after that 30 seconds, timer 2 switches off, and ad break warning switches off. So that should all be okay. Next step. It's called ad break. This is what we tell Twitch. It's called ad break. This is the description. Show this command in the commands page, and it costs 2,000 points. Next step, duration. It lasts for 37 seconds. There's no delay when it's used. Here's who can use it. And then finally, advanced command options. Description. I don't know why the description is there again. Maximum number of times that anyone can redeem per stream. So it can only be redeemed once per stream. You can also set the maximum number of times a user can redeem per stream. So I could leave this at 0 and put this at 1. And that would say every single person watching can use it once per stream. Whereas having it this way around means one person can use it once, and that's it. Also, great background. I'm not sure what that is, but that's fine. Complete and save. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here. I'm going to just... $60-second commercial. I'm just going to delete that just so that at the end of all this, we don't just play loads of Twitch ads. I'll switch that back on afterwards. Why am I clicking complete and save and that's not doing anything? Why will you not work? I'm confused why that's not. Oh, there we go. It just took a while to save. All right, so let's test this and see what happens.
Warning. Ad break redeemed.
Now it works.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, yo, 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 oh no, you didn't. Sucker tried to play me, but you never paid.
I'm assuming you guys can hear that music as well.
Oh no, you didn't. Payback is
Should be no reason why you
coming,
can't.
you will be running forever. Oh no, you didn't. Until I get my vengeance, I will never end this mayhem. Oh no, you didn't. I'm a mercenary, you ain't got a prayer, you owe me. Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't.
And there's Spotify. I don't know why I had that overlay visibility stuff on. That worked perfectly. that all worked exactly as intended. So I don't know why it was only flashing on and off. Sorry, let's go back. Let's have me back. So I don't know why it was flashing on and off. I don't know what that overlay visibility stuff was all about. By the way, did everyone know? I don't think this has ever been redeemed. I have a skip song redemption, and there's a webcam swap. Heidi uses the webcam swap one, but you can spend 2,000 points to swap my webcam. Oh, ran into an error playing audio. Oh, I have an audio for that. I have an audio for that, but it's missing. Itempop.org. File G, God Games, Unmetal. But it's not in G anymore. But that's why. Yeah, I don't have it. I do have a G drive, but it's not there. Let me get that. I could do with getting that folder. G GOG Games Unmetal Sound item underscore pop.ogg. Oh, if I do that, I can still see it. Should be in this games, GOG Games, Unmetal Sound. Yeah, that's right. I just go straight into the sound files for the game as it's installed. Item pop. Where is it? Item pop 2. Item pop.ogg. There we go. So just a nice little, just plays a nice little sound. OBS, that's chatbot says, that's to say someone has switched the webcam. Oh crap. I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna have to select that again, I think. Oh, maybe it's worked. No, it can't find it again. Item pop dog. There we go. Complete. So yeah, that's OBS to say toggle input mute. Don't worry about what that is, but that is muting and unmuting the background video. The background video. I've just realised this webcam. This webcam is not set up very well. So we'll go back to this one. The background video that that plays in all of my other overlays. I have a function where that gets muted and unmuted, and depending on the state of that, depends on which webcam is on. Only because Lumia Stream didn't have any way of switching webcams on and off. So the only way I could figure out doing it is have Lumia Stream mute and unmute the background video, and then in OBS use Advanced Scene Switcher to detect what the current state of the background video is and change the state of the camera, which is kind of bizarre. Next step, next step, next step, complete and save. So again, this one instead is set to it can be used an unlimited amount of times, but only any one person can only use it 3 times per stream. Which you don't need that restriction on it because no one uses it. I wonder if is it because 2,000 points a bit too high. 2,000 points a bit too high for someone to want to redeem switching my webcam. Skip song is only 100. Ad break is 2,000. Yeah, we should knock that down a bit, shouldn't we? What do people think a more suitable price for webcam swap should be? I'm thinking 800. I think 1,000 is still too much. I'm gonna go with 800. No, not 8,000. That's ridiculous. There we go. It's taking ages to save. At the end. Doesn't usually take this long to save. Very strange. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. 800 is a good balance. So, okay, so if I test that now, we should get the noise. To be honest, the noise is more for me because otherwise I won't notice. So the noise, if I hear that, whoop, I'm like, oh, webcam's changed. even the test message even said Snake has changed the word. Snake has switched the webcam. There we go. Sora has switched the webcam. Not that you can see it. For some reason, Lumia doesn't want to post when that one happens. That's fine. Should be good. Oh, there you go. Now it's posted. Just took a while. Yeah, I think that's everything. Lumia is a really good piece of kit. It's just I do seem to be having problems with it occasionally. The one thing that I actually went onto their I actually went onto the Lumia Stream Discord server to try and get some help with something, and nobody could give me a thing to do. Because I'm now streaming on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Any like the you can't see them at the moment because we're not on a suitable scene. Let's switch to a suitable scene. How about this one? So the messages at the bottom here, you can see that every single message has been repeated twice. So Snake has switched the webcam has been said by Nick RP Green, which is my YouTube bot, and Lumia Stream, which is my Twitch bot. Both of those are controlled by Lumia Stream. Lumia is sending that message to both Twitch and YouTube. I don't know why one's called Lumia Stream and one's called Nick RP Green. It's just how it is. The thing that I can't get it to do is stop it from sending two messages because I still need it to send two messages. I need that message to go to YouTube chat and I need that message to go to Twitch chat. That's fine. And if I check both Twitch chat and YouTube chat, on my OBS I have three little tabs so I can see all my chats together, both of them combined, and then the two individual ones. And that works. It sends it to both. It sends those messages, one to Twitch, one to YouTube. The thing I can't get it to do is to ignore one for this overlay because this looks for me. This looks bad. It's not as bad when it's just one little message like this, but when it's something big like this. Never mind. I thought that were social. Was it just social? Where's my chatbot? There we go. That's only. It's Lumia Stream is just being so slow at the moment. And interestingly, this one's not showing up. The social one hasn't shown up on YouTube. I wonder if that's because it's a... No, it's not that it's a Twitch. Chatbot commands. Socials. Should be sending a chatbot message out to both, but it's not. I don't know why it's not sending that. It's only sending... Oh my god, there's a show chatbot in overlays and Lumia chat list. When inactive, chatbot messages will not show in overlays, Lumia link, or in dashboards and chat list. That's what I freaking setting I wanted, and they couldn't tell me where it was. Oh, isn't this a... Or am I doing that through something else? Because you should also have timers, which is where these chat messages like show up every so often. You know, you'll notice like no one says anything, and then suddenly the chatbot will come in and say, "Oh, do you want to follow Nick here?" because that's how that's, you know, there's a timers. I can't remember where the timers are on, I can't remember where the timers are on here. Commands. So most of these ones are switched. SGDQ's still, SGDQ's still on here. I didn't know this was still here. Yeah, you can check out my run of. See, now that one, this one, the one that I just tested, has played on YouTube but not on Twitch. Why is it play? Why is it sent? There we go. Now I'm so confused. What's going on? It's only now. It's only sending stuff to YouTube. No, now it's just sent it to Twitch as well. It's just really delayed. This is so delayed. Where is? So you can see you can't because the freaking overlay's not on. Where's want to see more from Nick? It's just you both YouTube and Twitch. You've just been sent automatically. Want to see more from Nick? Check him out on Twitter and on YouTube. That's not in this list. Is that because it's because it's not a command? It's because it's an automation. It's this one. Ba-ba. So here's where this one. This is the automatic one that plays every half an hour. The scheduler. Crypto. Yeah, there was a setting there. Where was that setting? Here we go. Chatbot settings. Show chatbot and overlays in Lumia chat list. So just discard that. And now, if we go back to this, this should now mean that if I send a message in here, what other chat commands have I got? Chatbot commands. Uptime. Let's do one that I know is definitely mine. I've got a Twitter one. So exclamation mark Twitter. It should say, you should see my message saying exclamation mark Twitter twice down here, because again, when I send a message, I have to send it to both Twitch and YouTube, so all of my messages appear twice on the overlay. That Twitter one is active. There we go. Huzzah, that was it. If you're watching on Twitch, you should have just got a message in Twitch chat that says, want to keep tabs on Nick outside of streaming, follow him on Twitter, twitter.com/Nick RP Green. However, that message has not appeared down here, which is exactly what it was supposed to do. So there was a solution to having all of those messages appear twice on the overlay. Unfortunately, it means they don't appear at all on the overlay, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Like this overlay down here shouldn't be filled with messages of what's going on. The only thing is that, again, that message hasn't appeared. The Twitter message hasn't appeared on YouTube yet. It seems that it's. I reckon it will. I reckon it'll appear on YouTube any second now, because Lumia Stream just seems to be really slow at the moment. I think it should appear on YouTube, because it's just the chatbot. The chatbot isn't linked. The chatbot isn't specifically linked to the chatbot isn't specifically linked to Twitch. Twitch points and Twitch extension obviously are. But the chat commands, I'm actually not quite sure what the difference between chat commands and chat bot is. Oh, the chat commands allow you to send chat messages that do stuff, whereas chat bot commands are just read chat bot messages. But the chat bot is enabled. I've just said don't show in overlays, Lumia link, or dashboard, unless it's the dashboard is what was sending it to YouTube. Because it doesn't appear in this chat box here, because this is the dashboard chat box. So maybe that was it? I don't know. I'm very confused as to what's... So I'm going to just try that and see what happens. I don't know if this has been interesting for anyone. I've been just kind of waffling on and just going off on things. It's, you know, a little bit of a sort of behind the scenes look at stuff. I hope it has been interesting for people. Let's see what happens if I just turn that setting back on. Refresh. Now, if I send that Twitter message, does it also send it to YouTube? Interesting it was. There we go. So there is that message being sent to Twitch. Now it suddenly seems like it refuses to send any chatbot messages to YouTube. And I don't really know why. YouTube is... YouTube is... apparently YouTube now isn't working with the chatbot. I'll have to look at that at some point. But I will turn that setting back on so that the chatbot messages aren't sent on the overlay. Can't believe there was a setting and the person who was helping me on Discord was like, nah, you can't do that. Like, yeah, you can. There is just a whole message here. There's a whole setting for it. Anyway, it is now coming up to 20 to midnight, so I do need to head off. I did just want to check one thing before I go, though. Okay, that's balked as well. For some reason, Lumia Stream was also suggesting that I've currently got 22 viewers, and that didn't seem right. And it's not. I don't have 22 people watching. Anyway, that is going to be it. I'll say that's going to be it for tonight's stream. I will try and do a stream on Thursday. I hope I can, but if we're still halfway through decorating this room, I can't set the computer up to do it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll try and do a mobile stream or something if I don't, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, it's been a bit weird. I'm still getting back into the groove of doing streams and stuff. It's all a bit, new, trying to do it whilst having a baby and things like that. So, if it's, a little bit flat or a little bit different, or I'm clearly out of practice on MGS, so I probably need to play something else for a bit. I'd like to learn something new at some point. I'd like to learn a new Metal Gear, and I'd like to learn a new game completely. If you have any suggestions, particularly Metal Gear, if there's a particular one you'd like to see me learn, head over to the Discord server. Let me know what you think. So you can find the Discord server when if that message is going to play. I have no idea at this point. Yeah, there it is. If you're watching on YouTube, I don't think you get it because the chatbot doesn't want to send to YouTube at the moment. I don't know why. It did earlier and then it just stopped. Yeah, you can obviously check me out and come and head over to the Discord server. Send me some messages. Let me know what you want to see. I can't promise that I'll do what you ask, but I can promise that I'll at least consider it. So yeah, head on over, and yeah, that's primarily where I post pictures of Alex as well. I don't post very many, but if I ever do post them, that's where they go. So, yeah, if you want to see pictures of Alex, join the Discord. And on that note, I'm going to go. Have a great rest of your week. I'll hopefully see you on Thursday, but if not, I'll see you this time next week. And yeah, hopefully I can get good in the meantime. Thanks. Night all.